More investment in the infrastructure of government buildings forms part of the expectations the PW has in looking forward to the 2022 budget presentation.
As we speak right now, a number of floors in the ministerial complex for several months have been without air conditioning. On top of that, you have leaky roofs. To compound that, you have carpets, right? So when it rains, you have no AC, people have to wear masks. So there's a lot of congestion happening in there.
PW President Brian Grimes says a overhaul of government buildings in terms of repairs and maintenance is needed, and the union is expecting to see allocations for such in the budget.
And some people are making comments that, listen, you see public officers leaving the ministerial complex early or whatever it is, but they don't know, they don't understand the conditions these workers have to operate under. People coming down with respiratory problems, headaches, they're feeling sick. So they come in and they try to do as much as they can, but it's unbearable. And I think it is wholly unacceptable for government to have a building of that magnitude and importance to the servicing regarding giving services.
Grimes notes that some health centers are in deplorable conditions. He says another hope is that government creates spaces within the estimates of revenue and expenditure for health sector workers.
So we're looking at if you had 128 spaces for nurses or whatever it is, bring that up to, let's say, 155, 160, because we are short-staffed. We know they can do it. We know that they can do it. We are confident they can do it. They have created spaces in different arenas for wardens, traffic wardens, for environmental wardens. We all know, do I have to go over the importance of our nurses and retaining the nurses and having a proper stock of nurses within our country?
Education is the third area of focus the PW wants government to address within the 2022 budget. Representing workers at TAMCC, Grimes says the issues surrounding the nation's indigenous and primary tertiary education institution.
And there are a lot of problems there regarding increment payments and wages and just the overall infrastructure of the TAMCC. So we are looking for a bigger subvention on a yearly basis, or at least on a monthly basis, to go towards TAMCC. Because as it stands now, based on my understanding, there have been talks of possibly raising fees, but that has been shut down from the authorities. And that is understandable because, you know, people are struggling and you want education to be as free as possible. But
the Ministry of Education is expected to be allocated $108 million, the Ministry of Health $76 million, and the Ministry of Infrastructure $9 million when the budget is presented on Friday. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.